What's up, VC? Stavros, back from the den. It's been a long time. Nothing's really happened. I've just been busy, and we had an election. Yeah. I'm staying away from that, but just get off of Facebook, people. Christ, half of that shit is wrong anyway. Stop living in your echo chambers where you follow or read only the people that have the same views as you, and read a newspaper. That's all I have to say. I think. Maybe I'll say more. But haven't done a video since my 150 subs contest. That was the one where everyone who won didn't live in the United States, one in Canada, 4 in Europe. I believe everyone's gotten their records, but Paul, X-Junkie NL, dude, you're the man. If you don't know his channel, check out his channel. His channel is great, but he won. He got the first choice. He picked his choice and then told me that if I send him all the records, he will get them out to other people and let me know how much it costs so that he can save me some money. He didn't have to do that. He didn't even know if I'd pay him. I did immediately. And Paul, you're the best, man. Thank you so much for saving me a lot of money. I enjoyed the contest. I wouldn't change it. I would have paid the money. Yeah. Thank you to all for doing it. I had a really good time. So, yeah. Been busy, been stressed, been it's gloomy out. And instead of eating my feelings, I now go and spend a lot of money on vinyl because I've got flexible schedule with work because I essentially work for myself and from home. So here's some stuff. It's not nearly everything I've gotten. I want to do a quick video because I haven't done one in a while. So real quick, because people apparently have shown these and gotten these all over the place. Snag Mingus. This is a 71 reissue. This was originally in 1959 in mono. This is a 1971 reissue in stereo in Columbia. I mean, you guys know Mingus. You guys know this. This isn't his most adventurous stuff. It really enjoyable. Rolls. It rolls. And I dig it. And, you know, later Mingus got more adventurous, and I think I dig it more. But if you have somebody at your home and you play this, they're not going to freak out. Right? Yep. Good stuff. I don't know where to put this shit. Here we go. Let's make some room. Save that for later. Next up, seems like everyone's buying Nectar. I don't remember who first showed it and why everyone's buying it, but everyone is, and they should. This is some good proggy stuff right here. I enjoyed the first side thoroughly. Second side I thought was a little too slow, maybe a little too cheesy. Nevertheless, Nectar 1974 on Passport Records. Good proggy stuff. Especially dig the drums on, I think it's side 1, Remember the Future Part 1, subsection B, Wheel of Time, I think. Some really great drums on this. Black Friday, Record Store Day. There's, I wasn't going to line up. I didn't have time. And I was away from home, and I wasn't no local record store. But on my way back from Thanksgiving holiday, I did stop at a store in Northfield, New Jersey, by the Jersey Shore, to see just what they had. Ended up getting the one thing I really, really wanted, and then a couple of other add-ons. The one thing I really, really wanted, you're hearing play right now. It is Now Again's release for Black Friday. Isaac Hayes, Do Your Thing. 33-minute, never before released psych funk jam by the Memphis backing band, the Barkays. Holy shit. God damn, this is juicy. So juicy. It is funky. It is soulful. It is psych. It is everything you could possibly want in 33 minutes of music. And for $17, it's amazing. Now again, if they had a subscription where you got every single release they did, I would sign up for it. I would pay the money for it, and I would do it. Because Egon and his boys, they press it right. They pick great stuff. Direct from the analog tapes, supposedly. Sounds great. Cheap, $17. I mean, I know it's only 33 minutes, but it's 33 minutes top to bottom of amazing goodness. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Ex-Junkie NL, get on this. You need this. What else did I pick up? Steve Gunn's new EP, 3-song EP. Side 1 has Ancient Jewels, which was on his last record, which I showed months ago. And I believe Side B, the Handshake and Soloist, have songs that weren't released that didn't make that cut. First off, Steve Gunn was a guitarist for Kurt Vile and the Violators. He's from Philly. He knows my brother-in-law, so I'm kind of biased towards him and Kurt Vile. But this is great. Folky, some psych here and there, and the dude's just a really good guitarist. Steve Gunn, I encourage you, there he is, to check him out. He also did an album with Hiss Golden Messenger called Golden Gun. Awesome guitar. Check that out. Thing I got, completely blind. I mean blind, I know what it is, but I wasn't planning on getting it. They reissued the Chinatown soundtrack. Doesn't have the original movie poster, which is awesome in itself, but really dug this cover art. And you know, Chinatown, smooth jazz, I guess. Jerry Goldsmith, Roman Polanski's awesome film, Jack Nicholson. God, I wish there was better light in here. Awesome. Very good. Very chill. Awesome artwork. Comes with a poster with that image. Good stuff. Nice little addition to the soundtrack section. And then here's some other stuff. Not Black Friday Record Store Day. Just me going and spending money for no reason other than I have time on my hands. Picked up this Brian Eno, Before and After Science. What do I say about this? First side, wasn't that impressed. Second side, I got the ambient juiciness that I wanted. You know, first side's good. I've spun it more. It wasn't what I really wanted. I want to get into the ambient Eno stuff that all you guys talk about. And as you know, I've got all the talking heads, but I don't have any. This is my first Brian Eno solo. Second side, Love. First side, Will Grow on Me. This was what, 75, I believe, 77 on Island. Everyone knows this. I don't know why I'm even showing it. I'm a big fan of Black Jazz label. Hard to find, expensive to find. Saw this at a great price and got all excited, and I hit buy on Discogs immediately. Calvin Keys, Shawnee. Now, see a barcode there? That shouldn't be there. I forgot that this was one of the few Black Jazz releases that got reissues. And this is really expensive, so I must have added the reissue to my want list at some point, because I got it, and it had a hype sticker that in big, awesome letters said, "Press proudly at United." However, sounds good. It really does. It's not warped. Sounds decent. It looks a little scuffed, like people weren't taking proper care. But I can't afford the original. I just don't see it cheap enough. And this is a perfect placeholder until I do get my hands on an original. Guitar Jazz. Calvin Keys. Black Jazz really focused on, soul jazz, not soul jazz. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. In any case, guitar jazz. Guy plays his balls off on this. Highly, highly recommend. And that's my first non-Doug Karn Black Jazz label. I seem to find Doug Karn stuff. Got 3 or 4 of his albums. Been looking for Shawnee for a while. Now, we get to this. I've been looking for this Black Jazz for a long time and found an OG, and I found it at a good price. Henry Franklin, The Skipper. Why was it a good price? Because it has radio station written all over it. I don't care. I don't play the covers, I play the record, and the record is minty, juicy, wonderful. Oh man, I'm so glad I got this. I've been looking at this for so long. He plays an upright bass that'll make you tingle. Dude's awesome. Henry Franklin, The Skipper, my favorite Black Jazz label release. Finally, in my hands. Take that. What else? Oh, my favorite feeling in record collecting is when I'm flipping through a bin and I find something that I've wanted forever that you never see in the wild and it just pops out at you. My second favorite is when I get a box in the mail that I have no idea what it is. I don't remember ordering anything, and I open it up. I'm like, oh yeah, I pre-ordered this 8 months ago. That's what I got with this. This is Temple of the Dog. I pre-ordered this, I think, 8 months ago. This is the 25th anniversary reissue. It's got a lenticular cover, which, can you see these guys move? Yes. But apparently it's barely stuck on here. I didn't even know that. And then the regular cover on the side. 2 discs. 4th side is an etching that there's no way I can show you in this lighting. Pressed well, sounds good. I haven't listened to Temple of the Dog since it was released. I mean, it was released 25 years ago. Probably listened to them for a good 2 years, so I haven't listened to this in 23 years. And when I put it on, instant time machine. Yeah, there you go. Move, Eddie. Temple of the Dog, Chris Cornell, members of Soundgarden, members of Pearl Jam. Phenomenal. I forgot how much I enjoyed this back when I was in my late teens, and now I got that too. I will spin the crap out of it. So good. Get it. What else? I thought Teddy showed this, and I thanked him for showing it because I got it in the mail yesterday, and I spun it last night while drinking booze and consuming other things. And it was the most relaxing 37 minutes of my life. But it wasn't Teddy who showed it, so whoever showed it, thank you. You can take credit in the comments. because thank you. Bill Evans from Left to Right. Man, so good. This guy plays the piano, I mean, flawlessly. Flawlessly. This, from Left to Right, playing the Fender Rhodes Electric and the Steinway, with an orchestra, conducted and arranged by Michael Leonard. Man, this is relaxing. This is jazz piano at its finest. Got this at a really good price because the cover is kind of beat up, but the wax is dead minty. This on MGM. What year? I can't remember what year. So good. Bill Evans from Left to Right. If you dig piano, you will undoubtedly dig this. And then lastly, that feeling I told you I had where you're flipping through and you find something that you never thought you'd see in the wild. Well, I did, and I paid a pretty penny, but it was way less than I'd ever seen it on Discogs, so I pulled the trigger. And that is Thirsty Moon. You'll Never Come Back. OG on Brain with the glossy cover. Gatefold. Man, I dig these Brain releases. Brain. So proggy, but the musicians did have a jazz background, or some did, and they have, you know, some very complicated arrangements that I really, really dig, especially side one, and it's in such good shape. I could not pass it up. This, my favorite find in the wild in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, thought I'd save this one for last. For all you prog lovers out there and you Brain lovers, it's the holiday season. Don't get stressed. Spend some time with the family and recognize that eventually they will all go back to their homes and you will have your peace and quiet that your children choose to give you once in a while. Great to see a new video from Teddy. Man, Teddy, I love it. Love it. So glad to see you back. Fred's Gimme 10s coming to an end soon, which is unfortunate, but the dude has been cranking them out for almost 20 weeks now. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what kind of videos people start putting up when they're not putting responses to these Gimme 10s. But I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Some of my other finds were completely based on his stuff, so thank you for that, Fred. Anthony Camplone is showing new music that is phenomenal. Got some of that. We'll show that next time. Till next time, peace from the den.